Welcome back. You're watching NewsX. I'm Uday Pratap Singh. Our big focus this hour, self-styled pastor Bajinder Singh has been sentenced to life imprisonment in connection with a 2018 rape case by a court in Punjab's Mohali. 42-year-old Singh, who became popular as the Yeshu Yeshu Prophet, was lodged in the Patiala jail. The case was registered based on a complaint filed by a woman at the Zirakpur police station in 2018. The complainant had alleged that Bajinder Singh lured her by promising to take her abroad. He raped her at his residence in Sector 63 in Mohali and made a video of it. She also alleged that the accused had threatened to post the video on social media if she did not agree to his demands. Apart from Singh, 5 other accused in the case, namely Akbar Bhatia, Rajesh Chaudhary, Jatinder Kumar, Sitar Ali, Sandeep Pehlwan, were acquitted. Earlier this month, the Mohali police had booked the pastor for assault and other charges days after a video of him arguing and slapping a woman went viral on social media. In the video, which appeared to be CCTV footage of a room said to be dated February 14, Singh was seen arguing and throwing a bunch of papers at the woman before slapping her. Singh also faces the probe in a sexual harassment case filed on the 28th of February by a 22-year-old woman whose allegations he calls baseless. She claimed he started sending her inappropriate messages, summoned her alone to his cabin and engaged in unwanted advances. Police have formed an SIT led by Superintendent of Police Rupinder Kaur to probe these charges as well. He became a preacher in 2012 and his congregation saw large attendances with followers approaching to cure ailments through miracles. He also claimed to perform miracle healings at mass gatherings and promises to cure diseases like HIV as well as muteness. Joining us at this point live is Savio Rodriguez, BJP leader. We also have Harinder Singh Sikka, author and activist, live with us. Sumit Peer, political commentator, is also joining us live. We also have Anil Sagar, advocate and lawyer for the victim, joining us on the broadcast as well. Savio Rodriguez, let me make a start with you. What do you make of this conviction for this self-styled pastor, a big setback for him legally, with him being sentenced to life?
Term this criminal. The sad part is that we term this criminal as a pastor. A pastor is a representative of the Christian religious faith and has to be individuals whose morality and integrity is far higher than the people they preach to. Unfortunately, some of the pastors, not all of them, some of the pastors walk the path of being, a wolf in sheep clothing, rather than being the shepherd leading the sheep towards the teachings of what Jesus Christ was all about. And people like Pastor Bajinder and the crusades that they had, the large amount of people, coming to their prayer services, what happens to the faith of those people when you have fraud pastors like Bajinder actually preaching about what God is talking about and then behaving and acting like what the devil do? This is exactly what Jesus spoke about, false prophets. Bajinder is a false prophet, and the Christian community and people from other communities that attend these services need to understand that not everyone that does a healing or does so-called claim miracles are actually the light of what God or Jesus spoke about. You have to judge them by their fruits and not by their gifts. But Prophet Bajinder, as he called himself, Pastor Bajinder, different names given to him, were just terms that were used to propagate what he considered to be his understanding of the Christian faith. Unfortunately, he focused on miracles and healing, but did not, through this case, reflect on what Christ's teachings were all about. Christ's teaching was about love. It was about peace. It was about respect for humanity. Raping a woman is not respect for humanity. And unfortunately, that's the reality. And therefore, believers of the Christian faith and others who attend these meetings must be aware that there are always going to be wolves in sheep clothing, using religion as a garb to bring what they term as solace to you, but it is not. It is actually nothing but wolf in sheep clothing behavior.
Okay, let me in fact also get in Harinder Sikka in at this point. Harinder Sikka, this individual had become quite a rage in Punjab and elsewhere, drawing a lot of gatherings of course, wherever he went, a lot of attendance at his programs. Now, of course, in the dock, faces another case, interestingly, of sexual harassment as well. What do you make of the way this case has panned out in this conviction?
Let me start by saying that India, unfortunately, has been, ever since Congress is out of power, become a hunting ground for all kind of criminals. And Christianity being pushed into Gurdaspur and parts of Punjab, and how by using these so-called frauds in the name of pastors and miracles they are trying to show. If you want to show such miracles, show it to Pope. He's on wheelchair all the time. No, that Pope will not accept it because Pope doesn't believe in all this tamasha that these pastors are doing. No, religion today has become such a big money minting machine that these pastors are having a whale of a time. Videos after videos have come in where villagers dressed as ordinary citizens and people, and of all the people in the world, Sikhs who have been hurt deeply by Congress and Aam Aadmi Party and Badals on one hand, and the circumstances of these Kisan rallies on the other. They perhaps have got waylaid by this, or there must be some miracle and some stuff that will save them. And they get into, they're gullible people. They get attracted to all these attentions, and then they follow, and then they are funded. There's a methodology behind this madness. Please understand that this rape is not in isolation. For every one rape, this guy has been caught, there must have been 100 more cases. First of all, the justice had been delayed. Justice delayed is justice denied. Second thing, what is the modus operandi of these people? They open Christianity schools and tell them that leave this, whatever religion, Sikhism religion or Hindu religion, we'll give you your children free education and food and this, that and the other. But that incentive is good enough for masses to ignore a crime that is happening to women. That's one part of life. Second is, I'm again focusing on Congress because that is the prime part. They're fish out of water. They're trying to cause maximum damage, be it on the drug spread during Congress regime in Punjab, and some 7,000 villages, all drugged. Is it by accident? It's not possible. Come to the next point. Just before in 2014, Congress was to hand over power to BJP. 122 prime locations in Lutyens zone were handed over to Waqf board. For what? Who empowered them? Who gave them the right to give national property to Waqf board? And you will see miracles all around. Wherever they go, they will try and showcase some miracles, because that is one word, miracle, where an ordinary person who is not so educated, who is not so well trained, whose bread and butter is to earn his daily wages and run his family, will get easily attracted. Ram Rahim is not far away. So we are surrounded by leaders who are running these cells, so-called, under the name of one pastor or one Waqf board or one Ram Rahim, and ruining my country left, right and center. What is Ram Rahim caught for? Raping. What is Muslim leaders doing? Funding money up to 50,000 to buy a motorcycle, hire or take away a Hindu girl, cut it into 35 pieces and put in refrigerator. And the best of lawyers are available to them. Best means the finest, who you will not be able to catch on a telephone for 5 days or 7 days, will be appearing for them on a Saturday. And the judiciary is sleeping. I'm sad to say. How is it that justice was given to her, or injustice, I do not know, by the Chief Justice of India, Chandrachud, to see Teesta Sitalwad in the middle of the night? So these things are happening in our country because It's a massive game plan. Do not talk about this one pastor and think that the matter is over. There are thousands of pastors and thousands of these jihadis and thousands of thugs floating around. Their main aim is to deeply weaken Punjab, and weaken they have through these farmer strikes, through Khalistani so-called movement, knowing fully well that Sikhs are not Khalistanis and no Khalistani can be a Sikh. We protested, but doesn't care. And comes to these Aam
Yes.
Aadmi Party. They will go to any level. They have been keeping their eyes and ears and everything shut.
Yes. Okay, I'll come back to you. Let me also quickly join at this point Anil Sagar, in fact, who has been involved in this case. Anil Sagar, thank you for speaking with NewsX. What is your first reaction to this sentencing of Bajinder Singh today, and what was the victim's family's reaction when the verdict was pronounced?
So first of all, good evening to all of you. In Indian culture, we used to address courts as temple of justice. So, and number of times are there when justice is proved. As Mr. Sikha has told that justice delayed is justice denied. But in this case particularly, I will say that it is a delayed case, 2018 year of the FIR. It's around 7 years since the FIR got registered and the case was reported. Now, Mr. Sikha, I will just come to the point directly that technically today was the day when sentence was pronounced by the Honorable Court, and it is life imprisonment till last breath. This man has to stay behind the bars. Now, just see the trajectory of the events. This in the name of godliness or in the name of promotion of some religion, if some person is committing this kind of heinous crime, and this is not just a maiden instance where some person in the name of religion exploiting the person. Now, we have seen directly recently, in the recent history, we have gone through the cases of Asaram Bapu and the second one, Ram Rahim, Rampal. So list is endless, and I will just say this on board that it is not confined to any religion. Actually, this time it is in the name of Christianity. This man Bajinder Pal, who is directly hitting his own followers, those are, later on I came to know that these are also pastors. Whomsoever had been hit, the recent video, you just see that he got bail in 3 months after arrest in this case, where the rape case was registered in 2018 at Mohali. He was arrested and got bail. Bail is conditional. Every bail is conditional. There are certain conditions, those has to be followed by the person who has been granted bail by the Honorable Court. So in this case, it is up to him that he will not intimidate any witness in this case, but related to case. And second major condition is that he will not leave the country without the permission of the court. And third, he will not commit any offense. Generally, it is a general instruction for any good human being or good citizen that he should not any crime. But if some person has been extended benefit of bail, he is not provided with any kind of relaxation where he can even think of committing any kind of offense. But this man who is having no fear of law and order, or having no respect of Indian court system or judiciary, even he don't have any fear of God, in whose name he is exploiting the innocent people, innocent person. That is a long story. But in this here right now, I will say that he was released on bail, and while he was on bail, he repeatedly committed number of crimes of the similar nature and temperament.
Okay.
He got an FIR got registered against him under section 354, for sexual harassment. Recent past, mean it is somewhere in December, and thereafter
Absolutely. There's
FIR
another
got
case, of course, now that is being investigated as well. Was this all used in court, though, against him to give this kind of sentence?
I'm coming to that point also, because of if some person is released on bail and he is committing the offense, first of all, in the first place, his bail should be dismissed. His bail should be taken back, because of he don't have any right to roam free, because of he is basically, this man is having a certain kind of mental disorder, because of first FIR got registered against him in the year 2006. Thereafter one FIR is in 2007. Thereafter 2013-14 also, mean there are seven FIRs registered against this person for different kind of offenses, where serious allegations of religion, mean forced conversion, rape, hitting person, and land grabbing case. Number of cases are there. Now I just want to state, in his own video he is stating when he was in 8th standard he committed murder, and thereafter when he was in class 10th he shoot, somewhere, gunshot. So openly he's having no fear. Even when he was on bail, he was openly threatening from the stage in the presence of thousands of the of his devotees or followers, that this man, अब मैं हिंदी में बात करूंगा कि प्रेजेंट प्रोसिक्यूटर्स जो है उसके अलावा, when in the FIR where he is charged with the sexual harassment, she was minor when the offense was extended to her, and he is openly threatening from the stage कि चटाई बिछाकर सारी रात तुझे टांगों के नीचे ऐसे मसलूंगा ना कि तुझे पता चल जाएगा. And number of videos are there where he is openly challenging that no court can send him behind the bar and no police can arrest him, because of he is a prophet, he is the messenger of God, like Ram Rahim. He was also using these kind of
okay, now are you hopeful, Anil Sagar, that these charges will hold in the courts going up as well? Because I'm sure he's going to appeal this.
Whenever he will be filing an appeal, because of after getting a certified copy of the order, detailed order, we will also go through the order, that on what basis or on what observations those 5 persons who were the co-accused in this case, those were really acquitted from the charges, because of they were helping him for the threatening, for taking this girl, holding and of thrashing also. So they were involved, and that is the way, that is the modus operandi of this man, that first he allured, this girl has been allured in the name of sending her UK and to make her in charge of the UK chapter of Ministry of Glory, whatever they address by this, that you will be made overall in charge in UK. In the name of that, he just take girl under her expression or impression, and physical abuse got started, and he made a video of those activities, and thereafter he started blackmailing her in the name of that video, that I will viral this video and just expose you. Expose mean like I will just defame you. And this girl protested, and a number of girls are there, because of after when we entered in this case, 2 FIRs got registered, and number of other revelations are there that this man is in habit of taking physical advantage or sexual harassment to the girls, where minors are also there, and he is in habit of thrashing even they are also pastors.
Okay.
They are not only honorary followers.
Okay.
And one more thing I will just want to share through this channel, that whatever the miracles he is showing on the camera, on the videos in front of thousands of people, that is just a fraud. Fraud means the person who are already okay with their health, and they are paid something, or they had been like forced to do that, that you have to sit on a chair and you will have pretend that you are suffering from some
Yes.
paralysis
Yes.
or cancer, and by just the push of hand he will just make the person okay. I just proposed in the court that if this man is actually having this kind of miraculous powers, he should be ordered, or he is requested to devote 1 hour per day in the PGI or in the AIMS, where
Okay, okay.
thousands and
Also,
lakhs
now
of
talking
persons
about
are
the
waiting.
victim's family, what was their first reaction when this order was pronounced? Have you spoken to them after that? What are they saying? Are they satisfied? Do
Whose
they believe
reaction?
finally? Do they believe finally justice has been done?
Family of prosecutrix.
Victim's family.
Victim's family, obviously some like this kind of decision is always sigh of relief, because of since 7 years they are like, जो सजा है, सजा बेसिकली पास्टर की तो अब शुरू हुई है, but her family is suffering all kind of atrocities at the hands of this pastor. They were facing fake cases against them, and moreover up to that extent,
Yes.
that this girl is prostitute, this
Okay.
girl is in the habit of making false allegations.
So
And
character assassination
talking
has also
is
happened. Threats, as you are saying, to a security have also happened. Sumit Peer is also with us. He's been waiting patiently as well. Sumit Peer, let me quickly draw you in here on how you view this case. Whether such cases, of course, should become example cases for other, other such, also possibly allegedly fake pastors and fake godmen who exist in our society even today.
Uday, thank you very much for having me on your show. Well, if you look at Bharat, keeping this case aside, we are the land of spirituality, we are the land of Adhyatm. Today, we have 5 million sadhus, at least 5 million, 50 lakh sadhu. It can be even up to 1 crore. We have the mullahs, we have maulanas, we have priests, we have pastors. Keeping them aside, there are always a few rotten apples. There are always few conmen like this man, and Asaram and some others which are now in the prison, who have been using and who have been defaming religion, who have been defaming our country, and who have been defaming and cheating the society as such. The problem in the society and culture is because they think they are so powerful, they are so big, they can hire most expensive lawyers, they can get a hearing in a Supreme Court at a drop of a hat, and they come and challenge. Kya kar loge mera? No police can arrest me. Jaise vakil sahab. Nobody can do anything to me because it's what I am. I have people I can cause ruckus. Remember when I think Ram Rahim incident happened, one of your ex-colleagues, Pradeep Srivastava, lost his eye there. He was reporting there. So with that kind of power, what do? They hold the governments, they hold the society, and they hold the country to ransom. The need of the hour is, let not these few bad rotten apples spoil our name of our dharma, our country, and spoil and break the trust of society. The most important thing, what I think, these people can break the trust of society. That is the biggest thing. And when these things go to the international media, when these things go to the international countries, say, oh, you're talking of land of Adhyatma, you're talking of land of spirituality, you're talking of 66 crore people taking a death, and this is your pastor, this is your pandit, this is your Maulana, whoever he may be, this is what they do. I mean, they say, oh, India is the rape capital, then India is this. Look, this all is not possible without political patronage. Vakil Saab made an important point. Pehla FIR laga tha 2006 mein. Now it's 2025. Who was protecting him for last 20 years? How did this man evade the law for last 20 years, 2 decades? And then, when the law of the land is weak, when the law of the land is not able to catch up with them, because there is political patronage, because there are people who are protecting them, without that they cannot exist. There are people who are funding them. And Sikha Saab made an important point. Look, Punjab has become the hunting ground of Christian missionaries. They are going to Punjab, and I was told that the biggest church ever in India is coming up in Punjab, and the conversions are happening in Punjab. And the land of Punjab, the land of gurus, which is the land of Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji, Guru Gobind Singh Ji. Now we are talking of there in that land where people like Bajinder Singh going scot-free. And do you think that it's possible without people helping them on the ground, at the level of Punjab? Some the country, and there will be definitely international funding which will be coming into all this. I know sadhus, I know sannyasis whom I had the privilege of meeting personally. They have devoted their life. Nobody knows them. Koi picture nahi, koi video nahi unka. They have devoted their life for the dharma. And and they live up to the epitome. They're the custodians of dharma. But people like them, they are con men. Ye chor hai. They are con artists. They are a breed of con artists who come in a costume and do these stage miracles. They're all staged. Sab tamasha hota hai ye. So these people are third-rate actors, but these actors get a lot of money when they misuse dharma, when they misuse the trust of the society. But the problem here is, what is the Shasan Prashasan going to do against them? How strong can we come against them? Because anybody who betrays the trust of the society and insults the nation has to be treated in a different connotation of law. It cannot be a simple why this person, for example, Bajinder Singh, knowing what he has done, knowing the kind of allegations against him, why TADA or UAPA cannot be implemented on him? Why he's not shouldn't be treated as a terrorist? Because what do terrorists do? They come and hurt the innocent people. This man is again hurting the innocent people. Same modus operandi. You don't always need a gun to kill people. You don't need always a gun to ruin the lives of the people.
Yes.
You can always.
Let me take that to Sabi Rodriguez. Sabi Rodriguez, does the government of the day and the administration also have a responsibility to rein in such individuals? Sabu, can you hear me? Okay, I think we've lost him there. Harinder Sikka, let me leave the last word to you. Your closing comment.
I want to ask this question, first of all, to the judiciary. Show me the face and I will show you the room. Justice Verma, 85 crores transferred. These people know that they can buy something. And that is what their strength is. And we are known overseas, it can be managed. The word managed is hunting us, is hurting us. I'm sorry to say this. I'm a soldier who has seen Kargil war from close quarters. And a girl is killed and cut in 35 pieces. The second fault lies with Hindus. We have become impotent. Do something to us, we don't care. Hame kya? For your information, the amount of funds that are flowing into their hands, the very so-called Hindus go and protect and defend these people, hobnobbing with whoever powers that be. So the case is dissolved, its proofs are not left, and question marks are left open. The first question to me, to the judiciary part is, how are these 5 supporters allowed to get away scot-free? And what is the government doing? I can assure you, be rest assured, Aam Aadmi Party or Congress, or for that matter, these Badals, they wouldn't poke their nose in. They haven't spoken a word against these churches which are coming left and right illegally. Try and do that in Italy. Try and do that in other countries. Try and build a temple in a Muslim country. You will know what they can do for you, against you. So it is us, first of all, responsible for this carnage that is taking place on us. Yashin Malik murdered 2 in number Air Force officers from close quarters. Prime Minister Manmohan Singh hugged them in Prime Minister's residence. And we are quiet. That these are the special effects that also infiltrate the judiciary somewhere, that, the powerful people. It is going to hurt us today. Today you are asking of Gajinder Pal or whoever that idiot is, or murderer is, or rapist is. Tomorrow this will happen next year, and the new question will start, and NewsX will start all over again. Wake up call is long time ago sirened. We need a rap on the knuckles to wake up. I'm sorry to say that.
Okay. All right. My thanks to all of our guests for joining us on this broadcast. It's time for a short break.